So Simon, perhaps you could give us a recap of what we've learned so far in previous sessions.
We talked about the challenges that we face within the digital transformation era. We've talked about the principles of the solution of NTT Secure by Design.
And what are we going to learn in this session?
We're going to learn about the process of the Secure by Design experience from NTT's clients.
Well, let's look at that. Let's look at the NTT process. How does it actually start?
It would start with either an engagement at a sales opportunity level. A client may have a requirement that would start with the sales or sales specialism. That would lead to business architects or enterprise architects engaging with the client to understand what are they trying to seek as a business outcome. Now, that may not always originate from a security-based solution, for example. It may be, I want to build a smart city, or I want to build an automated production or a manufacturing facility. And that may engage with NTT's Intelligent Infrastructure division or Intelligent Business division, but they will bring in their reference architectures for that solution. And they now have the ability to bring in the security control domains over the top of that reference architecture and engage with the security specialists to provide a secure end-to-end solution. It may also engage from a pure security engagement with our sales specialists and our enterprise architects that looks at, okay, what sort of secure solution you're trying to provide, and we can pull in the other way, okay, these are some of the infrastructure considerations you need, some of the endpoint, the employee considerations from the security domain perspective, looking out to the organization.
So this advice that the consultants are giving, how does that work?
It starts through a cyber advisory engagement. We look at about 40 to 50 questions, a series of interviews with the client. That creates an as-is to a to-be state. So in that activity, the client will identify what business outcome they're trying to achieve, and what sort of frameworks are they trying to adhere to, or regulatory controls like PCI and HIPAA, for example, which are regulatory acronyms for controlling data around credit cards or controlling health-based data. In that, they may also look at how they want to have that solution delivered, whether it's delivered over a cloud environment or whether it's an on-premise solution, for example. And they go through this activity, and when they do that, they can see how do they mature their cyber, what they call their cyber posture, and ultimately, how do they make that transformation journey? And you can do it as a brand new solution, or you can do it as you have an existing solution which you're trying to digitally transform, and how do you mature your security as part of that digital transformation?
Perhaps you could give us a recap of this particular session.
This session, we've talked about the process. How do the clients and or a customer want to engage and go through a journey of digital transformation by bringing Secure by Design into their solution? We've also looked at how we can get through the process of engaging with NTT through the cyber advisory, and what do they expect to achieve through that process.
And what can we look forward to in the next session?
We're going to talk about the actual solution of Secure by Design.